On April 15th, Jagex shadow dropped RuneScape DragonWilds, and as an unabashed 20-year veteran of RuneScape, yes, I started playing RuneScape when it looked like this on a gateway computer running Windows 98. Holy shit, I'm old. Anyway, because I've played RuneScape for so goddamn long, and the fact that my particular brand of the tism gives me a dopamine hit when I build stuff in a video game, I had to try it. I jumped into the game with zero expectations because, as any person that has put multiple decades into a game created by Jagex will tell you, if Jagex made a game, you should have zero expectations. But I gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised. The game is different enough from RuneScape to be a completely different experience, but enough is the same for me to still play it in a similar fashion. Wait, hold on. What's this glowing thingy? Can I have this? Lore? Ew! I hopped into character creation. Severus Snape. Met with the locals. Hi, Dork.
Hi.
Hey, he said hi back. And then I got thirsty. Then Xanac told me to chop down some trees, which was way more annoying than I expected. Stop rolling away from me! There's no way that's gonna be a trend, right? Right? And then I got thirsty. Also, she said this, which if you've never played RuneScape, you wouldn't know how weird of a statement this is. RuneScape is without a doubt the biggest time sink a video game has ever been, and a lot of it is incredibly repetitive. Like, if you're getting a skill to 99, you are looking at anywhere from 20 to 200 hours of gameplay, and most of it is incredibly repetitive. Also, there's like 30 of them. So, good luck. RuneScape is not a game for people with families. And this little comment she made was like Jagex saying, sorry for our game being the way that it is. Then I talked to the wise old man and he told me to build a base, which I did. And then I got thirsty. And then he told me I had to go kill a dragon. And after putting about 30 hours in and beating the main story, this game's pretty good. And with a few tweaks, it could be really good. The crafting system is awesome. I think mixing all of the different crafting skills from RuneScape into one was a good choice. I've heard some people say that there are too many different crafting tables, but honestly, Jagex could not have dumbed this down any more than they already did. RuneScape's crafting system started out pretty convoluted and has had content continually added to it for decades. Look at this skill chart. Look at the amount of crap that you can make with every skill. Trust me, this is the dumbest version they could have made. Next up, combat. It's pretty straightforward. Hit dude, don't let dude hit you. Basic. There's a decent mix of enemies, but the variety could be better. Most of the game you're going to be fighting goblins or Geru. By the way, what the fuck is a Geru? Enemy drops need some work. Like, 99.999% of the time, Geru and goblins just drop these packs you have to open in order to get whatever's in them. And those packs almost always just have rune essence in them, but sometimes you get healing potions and stuff. But whoever had the bright idea of not making an open all option for these needs to be brought up on charges. I'm not spending half an hour opening packs to get the same amount of rune essence I can mine in 3 minutes. These things are a fucking scam. Like, one of the main draws of farming monsters in RuneScape is that every now and then you get like a crazy, insane, expensive drop, like a 1 in 5,000 drop chance, and that's like not here. You know, it might be a little bit, you know, but I don't know. It's not the same. Speaking of loot, let's go over the gear. All the weapons feel unique and have their own niches to fill. The armor's slightly less so because when you progress to higher tiers of armor, all of the set bonuses stay the same. By the way, wear a piece of mage gear. I don't care if you're only playing melee, having a minus 50 on your stamina regen delay is easily the most useful perk in the game, and you only need one piece of armor to get it, so you might as well. Currently, you can use staffs and bows, but you can't level the ranger mage skill unless you find tomes that grant you experience for them. I don't think it really matters though. When you complete the main quest, you'll get a tome that gets you to like level 20 in both, but your damage won't increase. The magic system is amazing, like full stop. While most of the spells aren't game changers or anything, they all have their uses and are pretty significant quality of life improvements. You can use them to chop wood faster, mine and smelt ore faster, summon Liamon's Tiny Hut Dungeons in DragonWilds edition, but the Oculus Eye is the obvious standout. It doesn't allow you to build anything new or anything, but it makes building infinitely easier. I don't know why other games with a building mechanic just don't have this. Like, it's such a good idea. Like, why not do this? It's like, it's so simple. It's so simple and it's so good. Why not do it? All in all, it's a really good game for only $30. It doesn't have a bunch of content, but I think it's a true early access game, and it's got an amazing foundation. Like, the bones of this game are solid. With more content, I think this game could be amazing. My only gripe, and it's a pretty fucking big one, is that this game is so goddamn annoying. This dragon pops up every 5 minutes and puts toxic baby diarrhea fucking everywhere. Goblin raids also happen practically every day, and it's easier to just let them kill you and then pick up your body that's a whole 6 feet away from your bed. The combat is incredibly easy until you have to fight more than one enemy. If there's more than one, you might as well hand them the baby oil and bend over. Guys, I'm out of stamina. Can we chill? Help! Ring around the rosy, pocket full of fuck. Yeah! You shoot one enemy in a room and you aggro everybody, even though they're not in the same zip code. Random enemies spawn right next to you at night. Lightning strikes, this druid bitch, fucking an entire goddamn poison area, and that's not even getting into specifics. Let's say you die and you have to get to your body, but your body is in an area that requires you to do the wind step spell to get to it. Good fucking luck. For instance, there's this guy. He's on the top of a mountain where you have to do like 10 goddamn jumps to get to him. There's archers and wolves and druids fucking everywhere, and if that wasn't bad enough, you still have to deal with the lightning or random enemies spawning next to you or dragon vomit. Can you, like, stop, bro? Like, this is insane. Like, who thought this was a good idea? Like, every 30 minutes or so, let's just make the entire ground poison lava. Like, and then make sure he's fucking hungry while we're at it. Oh, and if you have the best armor in the goddamn game, he can still one-shot you, so that's fun. Or check this shit out. This is a cave where you have to chop down these vines and smash some rocks to get in. And then there's this chest where you have to do some platforming in order to get to it. Don't fuck that up like I did, because you'll die. Then when you respawn and run over there, you'll notice the vines are back. Okay, no problem. I'll just chop them down and... Fuck. My axe is in the cave. Okay, I made a new axe. Let's just chop these vines and go get my stuff. Okay, the platforming was a success. Let's just jump back so we can go into the... Fuck! At first you'll think to yourself, I can't believe I screwed that shit up, but when you go back a third time, after you've made another axe by the way, you'll notice that chopping the vines gives you 27 motherfucking ash logs, which you did twice. So, when you picked up your body, you had 50 logs in your inventory that were unaccounted for, so you were over encumbered and you couldn't jump. Yay! Okay, you got your stuff back, you dropped all of the unnecessary stuff in your inventory, so now you're in the dungeon. There's more platforming in here too, just with fire. Then there's this room with 4 fucking guys in it, and if you just look at one of them funny, they are all coming to curb stomp you, even though they don't have any legs. Oh, there's another one. I can just tell this is gonna suck. So you run back the way you came to get away from them. But wait, you forgot about the fire platforming. Fuck! But no big deal. You were a smart boy last time and you remembered to leave an axe at the entrance where the vines are so you don't have to make another one. Too bad the fucking rocks grew back. I haven't even mentioned that the whole time this is happening, every single time you go to get your body, you are dodging all of the other aforementioned bullshit. People complain about all of this, and to Jagex's credit, they did patch a lot of this stuff pretty quickly, but some of it remains. If you kill the dragon at the end of the main quest, he still shows up to vomit on you, the hunger and thirst bars are way too overzealous, and the amount of food you have to gather to make a meal is ridiculous. You have to kill 2 rats to get a rat roast, which only gives you 20 hunger, meaning you have to eat 6 fucking Labrador Retriever-sized rats a day to survive. Fighting multiple enemies at once still sucks, and the orbital laser is still a fucking menace to sobriety. This whole area, in fact, just don't go there. Just stay out. Nothing good happens there. I mean, it's the only place with iron, so you need that. And there's a part of the main quest that makes you go there. But other than that, dude, just never go there, ever. But even though they patched like 80% of the rage-inducing tomfuckery and it still somehow manages to still be annoying, it's a solid game. It looks beautiful, honestly, and as far as I can tell, it runs great. I was worried that if I tried to build something really big, all of the new assets being in one area would make the game crash. And I haven't built anything too massive yet, but I have deforested a whole area, let the trees grow back, and then did it again. And even though there were 2 forests worth of logs on the ground, I didn't lose any frames. So the game seems to be pretty stable. And like I said earlier, it's got a solid foundation. And once they make some more content for it, I'll definitely play it again. I might even just mess around with the building to see how ridiculous things can get, but who knows. Anyway, that's it for me today. I think that at the end of the day, it's a solid game, especially for like $30, you know what I mean? Like, if this had been like a $60 game, this review would have gone very differently. But, you know, like I said, 0 expectations, right? Anyway, bye.
Give